A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Mark.
Glory be to you, O Lord, glory be to you.
Let us be attentive. The Lord said, "If a man wishes to come after me, he must deny his very self, take up his cross, and follow in my steps. Whoever would preserve his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake and the Gospel's will preserve it. What profit does a man show who gains the whole world and destroys himself in the process? What can a man offer in exchange for his life? If anyone in this faithless and corrupt age is ashamed of me and my doctrine, the Son of Man will be ashamed of him when he comes with the holy angels in his Father's glory." He also said to them, "I assure you, among those standing here, there are some who will not taste death until they see the reign of God established in power."
Glory be to you, O Lord, glory be to you.
In the middle of the great Lent, we receive a help. We receive a sign from God, the Holy Cross, the one on which God Himself died in order to save us, in order to show His extreme love to everybody. Oftentimes, we explain cross as the suffering. When we hear words of Christ who says, "Everyone who wants to follow me should take upon himself his cross and follow in my steps," it seems to us, and it's explained by exegetes and fathers of the Church, as life filled with temptations, troubles, problems, suffering. We live in a world where we have suffering. We probably often heard the words from people of other religions or people who call themselves agnostics or atheists, that Christianity is the religion of weak people, or Christianity preaches suffering. So there is no other way in Christianity but to suffer. If you will have a chance or time, read a philosopher, Peter Kreeft, who wrote a book under the title "Making Sense Out of the Suffering." He tries to go through all different thinkings and ideologies, philosophies, who are trying to cope with suffering, who are trying to explain from their perspective what it is. And then he finishes up talking about Christianity, talking about Jesus Christ and His suffering. And when you read through this book, you will find that actually those philosophers, great thinkers, people, they are talking about suffering, but they don't eliminate suffering out of their life. It is part of our life. It is what it is. We know that when we are young, we are full of power, of health, vitality, and then we have to go, later on, we have to go to the doctors, have some pills, prescriptions. This is part of our life. We are getting older, we are getting weaker, we need some support, medical support. And we understand, whether we agree with it or not, it is what it is. But when we come again back to cross of Jesus, we understand that he wanted to feel a friend, to feel close to the young generation, because he was of age 33, and those who are over age 33. God chooses this middle age to show how close he is to us, how he understands everybody. He chooses to feel with every cell of his body joy and despair, happiness and loneliness. He wants to show us that he understands what it is to suffer. And when Jesus says, if you focus in your suffering on me and my good news, which is the gospel, it'll show you, it'll make sense in your suffering. It'll show you that you will go through the suffering into the resurrection, because he's the one who died and rose again. And we are about to celebrate this great gift of the giver of life, of the victorious God. So that's why we Christians have an answer to those who are saying that Christianity is the religion of suffering. We rather would say that Christianity is, first of all, is the religion of hope, joy, love, and resurrection. Amen.